Hey, what's up, Crypto Army? I'm Travis, your crypto newbie, bringing you my experiences so you have to learn things the hard way. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of my content is reviewed as financial advice. So today we're going to do a quick update on Boda V2. I haven't done an update on Boda in kind of a while. It's been kind of tough on a lot of the tokens that launched right before the kind of crash of crypto. So pretty much everything that launched coming into the end of last year has really been struggling because it's kind of a bad time to launch, to include Evergrow Coin, Boda Coin. There's a whole bunch of projects that launched that are really strong projects that just had a really tough launch period. And Boda's one of those. But there's a phenomenal update that you're going to want to know about, especially if you like getting more tokens for less BNB. And I think most of us fall into that category. So if you want to find out more, pay attention to the rest of this video. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, the Boda team has launched their Boda Swap. And yes, there's PancakeSwap and there's SafeMoonSwap and now there's Boda Swap and there's other swaps that are out there. But here's one of the things that I do when I go to swaps. I go compare which one's going to give me more tokens for whatever I'm trying to buy. And I use the example of SafeMoonSwap, and I've said this before. SafeMoonSwap doesn't give me as many tokens as PancakeSwap. So which swap do I use? I use PancakeSwap. Now, I don't know why that works like that, but I've mentioned it in several videos, and I've tried reaching out to the team to ask the question, and I haven't got any answers to it. But I'm kind of a small YouTube channel, so I can understand why I don't get a response from SafeMoon. But I don't use SafeMoonSwap because it gives me less tokens. Now, I don't use a very scientific approach for this. I just go to the two swaps and see which one's going to give me more tokens. And nearly every time it's been PancakeSwap, so I use PancakeSwap. Now, let's talk about Boda Swap for a second. To get the Boda Swap, what you need to do is go to their main page here, and you want to go to their dashboard app. That'll take you to here, and you'll see over here you've got Boda Swap here on the left. I've mentioned this before. I'm a huge fan of this dashboard because it really does put everything for Boda in one place, to include all their social medias. Everything that they're working on is also going to be on this page. So if you come down here, you can see they got a yield farm, they got the lottery, all the different charts, a lot of the information. It really does centralize everything for Boda for one-stop shopping. I like that. I really do enjoy this interface. And I kind of wish that more projects would build interfaces like this, because it's just convenient to get everything that you need for Boda in one place. But let's go ahead and take a look at Boda Swap. And you're going to notice it looks very similar to a lot of swaps that are out there. And right now, BSC mainnet, you can see that. Now, this is a DEX aggregator. Now, you also have the ability to buy fiat right here as well, and it goes through Ramp. Now, one note on Ramp, just to kind of clarify things. I've mentioned this in other videos. Whenever I try to use Ramp, I usually get a better price than if I'm using MoonPay or Simplex. Now, let me caveat that. When I use it inside a Trust Wallet, MoonPay is the one that's usually recommended as the better value. So here's an interesting thing you got to take a look at. Compare Ramp outside of Trust Wallet to what you're getting inside of Trust Wallet. I know that sounds kind of weird, but outside of Trust Wallet, I get better rates on other sites using Ramp. I don't know how that works. I don't know why it works like that. Maybe it's something that Trust Wallet has with MoonPay, because almost every time I'm using Trust Wallet, MoonPay is the recommended option as better for getting more of my BNB or whatever I'm trying to buy. When I'm not using Trust Wallet and I just use Ramp integrated into Gallon Token or Nobility Token, and I haven't tried this one yet, but I usually get a better rate here than I'm getting through MoonPay and Trust Wallet. So I like to get as many tokens as humanly possible when I'm buying. I want to get more bang for my buck. I mean, who doesn't, right? I don't think any of us have money that we can just kind of throw away, so we're always looking for better rates. That's my recommendation to you, is try different options, especially for buying fiat, and it works the same for swaps. If you're trying to buy Boda, or you're trying to buy Reflex, or you're trying to buy Evergrow Coin, go to the swap that's going to give you the most amount of tokens for your money. I think that's intuitive, but as long as you can trust the swap that you're using. Now, Boda's been around for a while, and they haven't rug pulled, they haven't scammed, so I think you're pretty safe using their swap. So what makes this swap different than other swaps? First, it's a DEX aggregator, so it does work with PancakeSwap. So if there's another token out there that wants to get listed on here, it's easy because you don't have to have another liquidity pool in order to get listed on this swap. Second thing is that you don't need to worry about slippage. And again, I don't know exactly how this works, but you don't have to worry about slippage when you're using the Boda Swap. As you can see here, there aren't a lot of things listed here. If you're a project and you're watching this video, you can get whitelisted by contacting the Boda team to get added to this list. And that just makes it easier to find your token. You don't have to do that. Again, it pulls from PancakeSwap also. So you can also just type in the address or paste it in here and import the token that way in order to buy using the Boda Swap. And you can see there's already quite a few in here. You got Doge, BEP20, Cake, Sutaku, Soku, Floki, SafeMoon's in here, but a lot of stuff's already here. Even if it's not here, you can still just import it. And the no slippage applies to those that are listed here and the ones that aren't listed here. So if you import it in. So that complexity of what do you do with slippage? You don't have to worry about that with this swap, which is awesome. It's also going to show you the minimum received here. Everything's going to be here just like any other swap. You've also got the settings up here. So if you want to adjust the slippage, let's say you're buying for a launch, you can do that here as well. You can also increase the speed. All the normal options that we have at PancakeSwap or any other swap, you have here as well. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you want to maximize your investment and get as much as you can. And that's really the benefit of Boda Swap. So here's the best part right here. Now, this is a comparison of PancakeSwap and Boda Swap. And the team actually put this out. And they did basically simultaneous purchases in order to do this comparison. And you'll see here on PancakeSwap, 179 million is what they got for 0.005 BNB. Now, if you come down here, it was 0.004 BNB to get more Boda. Now, it's a very small amount, but it holds true regardless of the amount. But as always, do a comparison. Pull up PancakeSwap and pull up Boda and do the comparison. Which one's going to give you more? Because you don't have to worry about slippage, it should be better on Boda Swap. But as always, test it out and figure out which one works best for you. Now, they did simultaneous transactions. What I usually do is just do a side-by-side comparison, and whichever one's showing me that I'm going to get more is the one I'm going to go with. And I think most of us are going to do that exact same thing. Now, if we look at these transactions a little bit closer, we'll see PancakeSwap was first, followed by Boda Swap. Now, they're really close. We're only talking a few seconds difference here. Now, this was a real small purchase for a reason. If they'd gone with a big purchase amount, it could have actually skewed the purchasing based off of the sale. Big sales cause the price to go up, meaning you're going to get less. That's probably part of the reason why they went with a small number, just so they could illustrate that right afterwards they did a transaction and still got more for less. So it's a pretty solid comparison. Now, I don't know about you, and again, I'm not giving you financial advice, but I can tell you when I'm doing my next purchase, I'm going to be trying out Boda Swap. And my recommendation to you would be to do the same thing, because why wouldn't you do that? Well, that's it for today. I hope you found the content helpful. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Boda Swap? Are you going to be trying it out on your next purchases? Until next time, stay strong with those diamond hands.